Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of Fall As They May. We finally have Sean back after he got his ass kicked by his COVID vaccine, but he's feeling better now.
Get vaxxed.
Get vaxxed, everyone. This is not a joke. Get your vaccinations. I want to be able to stay going out with my friends, thank you.
I'd like my friends, 12-year-old and younger children, to continue to be excellent and functional.
Alive.
To reach 13.
Yeah, I'd like them to reach 13, yes. See, Shep's much more selfless with his reasoning. My reasoning is, I like to hang out with my friends. Stop ruining this for me.
Whoa, but work from home, though.
It's more efficient. It's still going to be a thing.
This was supposed to be my hot girl summer, damn it.
But you have hot boy summer. You have look.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He beautiful. Alright, so...
I better have my fat boy fall, goddammit. Don't you ruin this for me.
Alrighty, so, last we left off. This ragtag group of adventurers, and I'm not gonna lie, I did almost say favored few, because my brain is still in that mode.
We're the Pythons, get it right.
This ragtag group known as the Pythons. D&D.
Name pending.
Name pending.
I thought it was guaranteed. I thought we were stuck as that.
Oh yeah, for the tournament, yeah, you guys have already submitted
yeah.
your team name. Oh my fucking god, Chris. Chris, why?
Stop it. Get some help.
Anyway, this is a great intro.
I don't like to put in chemicals in the water.
It took me a minute. Was that the Alex Jones set?
No.
It took me
That was
a
the
minute.
Critical Role set.
Oh, was it?
Oh.
Okay.
That was the
Sam
Critical
Regal's
Role
chair.
set.
I've never seen any Critical Roles, so that's
At
the
least
Matt
I'm not
Mercer
the
one,
only
right?
one anymore.
Oh my god. Okay, what was I saying? Fuck.
Something
no.
about the
Okay,
pie.
no,
We're
no.
redoing the
Yeah.
intro.
We're now redoing the intro. Anyway. This ragtag group of adventurers, temporarily known as the Pythons, as named by Badger, after signing up for the local tournament here in Trezich, decided that they were going to take some time to familiarize themselves with their surroundings. In doing so, both Belmondo and Badger, at different times, made their way to the Trezich arena, the arena here in Trezich to see, for Belmondo, to see the arena, to see the area he'll be fighting in, see if he can't maybe just get a lay of the land there. Badger, to go there and try to complete his mission handed down to him by his benefactor. Upon attempting to enter said arena, disguised as an arena usher, he approached an individual, this Warforged, who he introduced himself to as Mr. Johnson. Or sorry,
No, as Ermin Stote.
Ergen Stote. Mr. Johnson was the man he said hired him. There we go.
Yeah.
We're figuring it out now. We got it. We're getting it together now. Notes were a little. We were trying to discern notes a little early before the stream. So anyway, attempted to say Mr. Johnson had hired him from a city outside the territory due to, unfortunately, some very low rolls trying to remember the territory borders.
I'm not from around here.
Exactly. At which point, he was asked to sit down by the Warforge, as the arena was suspicious of this individual who was clearly not being honest about his whereabouts, where he came from, and his purpose here. At which point, Badger shocking grasped the Warforge and took off sprinting into the night.
Was it even night at that point?
Only temporarily. It's just
Well, that
just
was
a
at
turn
like
of
4
phrase.
in the afternoon.
Yeah, it was like 4 in the afternoon. It's just a turn of phrase. The rest of the party taking part in less illegal deeds, making their way to a temple. Squeeps enjoying drawing on Void's mask. These beautiful sea life drawings. Belmondo unfortunately having his day cut short as he was swiftly kicked out of the arena due to an incident where an individual assaulted an usher of the arena.
That's fine.
At which point some shopping was done, some clothes shopping was done. Belmondo found a very interesting establishment, and I'm going to pull up my notes now so I don't get the names wrong. The establishment known as the Storm's Mark, which was this very high-tech establishment, mostly supplying bits and bobs for projects, selling a very interesting little companion, this little miniaturized version of a shield bot that would serve as your companion should you be willing to fork up the money for it. We'll see if that goes anywhere later on. Sous Chef was very happy at my description. And we sort of pick up, still in the town at the moment. Badger still off, kind of making his preparations for later in the night. And then as you five are sort of just coming together, you will see sort of looking around the crowd, not really sure where to go, just kind of looking at the establishments as he goes past. You see Malik, who you had left behind at the inn. He was kind of in the process of finishing up a little bit more of his, kind of finishing off his glass, talking with a couple of other individuals. And now here he is. Not dead.
Hello!
What are you guys doing in here?
Well, just like walking around, seeing the place. Tourist stuff.
Nice.
All right. So, is there as you guys are kind of making your way through, is there any places, are you guys just keeping a general look around, just what's about? Or is there any, are you guys looking for anywhere in specific, like one type of shop in specific?
Were there any shops that showed something very interesting? And by interesting, I mean that were there bright colors? Was there something fanciful in the windows?
One of the places that would actually be pretty close to you guys was a place I had described before, known as the Serene Blossom. I'm just going to make sure the audio is not too high. I'm going to actually turn this down just a hair on the stream, because audio levels are important. It was the Serene Blossom, which is this very beautiful building with pink columns, with these flowers that sort of intertwine around the outside and along the edge of the roof. And in the window, you can see what looks to be a cup of tea. That's sort of like, my goodness, what is it when the shops have the images that are just right onto the window? Does that have a specific name?
Embossed?
I believe it does, but
Is it embossed?
That's Windows, but
Yeah.
Embossed
Like
is like
etched.
a raised lettering.
Not etched. It's the when they just have when the
Like
is it
where
printed?
they just have they have
Yeah,
a painted
design.
design.
Like a painted
okay.
design. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. And they have these very beautiful cups of tea painted onto the side. Make an investigation check for me, Nay.
I certainly will. One moment, please. While I, number one, go to where my sheet is, and two, find my dice. Naturally prepared for everything.
Absolutely.
As
Prepared-
I toss my
prepared for
entire dice
every-
to the floor.
Prepared for every situation.
All right. 14 with an investigation of 0. So 14.
I love this party. All right.
At least it's just a 0.
As you go ahead and you kind of glance around, now you see this shop, and you're like, okay, and you look over. two other locations that you're well, three other locations. The first one is you see that very Nikolai Tesla-esque looking building, known as the Storm's Mark.
I do not know what this man named Nikola Tesla is. I apologize.
Nikolai Tesla-esque. You also see a little ways down the road from where you guys are. Yeah, you would have come in from the right. You guys would have been coming in from the left. So this would be more towards the north. This would be heading up north. You can see that there is a very, very presentory looking building. The outside of it is painted in various different colors. That very beautifully blend in together. It's these very nice shades of blues that just, it almost looks like a almost like an oceanfront. The actual building itself is not too ostentatious in its structure, but you can see that kind of jutting out from the side, hanging on a sign that's hanging just off of it, is a sign that says the hidden cartridge.
Hmm.
And just a little ways down from that, you see what is this void. Make a history check.
Oh, goody. I don't have my character sheet up. It's gonna be a second. 16?
16. So however you take it, as Nay sort of haphazardly sort of points in that general direction, you look over, and the building that you see is all the way around, you see designed with these motifs of this colorful purple, red, and pink grass. This very, very, this almost like almost Aurora Borealis-esque sky. And these very odd trees that are shaped not quite like the ones here on the material plane. And that does resonate with you a little bit.
Definitely going there later.
Oh, I'm going there now if I see it. It's so colorful.
This is up to Nay to point out wherever she's gonna be pointing these things out.
Can I possibly
look at it entirely the yes.
No, which one of these stores sells paint?
Sells paint? Make an investigation check.
Yay, 19 plus something.
19?
I don't know if I'm trained. I know it's more than that.
Mm-hmm.
22.
22. Okay, very easy enough.
22.
There is, as you kind of really quickly just ask someone offhand where they sell paint. Someone will point you to a shop just a little ways down, just a little ways down to the south, and it is known as the Plain Guard. It is a general shop that if you would like to buy any paints he does supply. The proprietor does supply.
I'm going to poke Nay on the head.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going over to that store. You be nice while I'm gone, okay?
Sure. Oh, there's so many choices. There's the grass over there. There's the big teacup. And there's that spot over there.
I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll go to where the grass is. That looks fun.
I'll meet you there in just a couple of minutes.
Alrighty,
Okay.
so you're going to the Serene Blossom. Is that where you're going? Or you're going to the place with the purple, pink, and red grass?
I'm going to where the grass is because that's
Okay,
I've not seen that color of grass before. That looks fun.
All right, excellent. And anyone else following, or is anyone going somewhere else?
Absolutely.
All right, so you're following Nay. Anyone else following them?
I'll
I'm
take
following
along.
both of them because that just seems, yeah.
It seems like a bad idea to let them go on their own.
Parental supervision.
I'm like the big masked man walked away from the people that he watches.
Belmondo, are you also accompanying them?
Sure, why not?
It's up to you. Would you like? You could go somewhere else if you'd like.
No. It is fine.
Alrighty. So, you guys make your way over to this establishment, and as you get closer, we'll start. You know what? I'm gonna save you guys. We're gonna go to Chris first, just because this is the easy one.
Okay.
So Void, as you begin kind of meandering your way along the pathways that lead you south, you very quickly see the establishment. It is a very, very, very nice looking building, not to stand out. You can see that there are what looks to be very, very beautifully painted. There's a beautifully painted picture of armor on one side, but not so much but not painted in a way that's supposed to say, hey, we're a smithy, things like that. It is very much just for presentation. And as you begin making your way in, you see a very, very plain looking shop. Shelves that sort of line the outer walls, a few in the middle, and on each of them you can see different types of adventuring gear. You can see that on some of these shelves there's actually set up glass cases where there are beverages that you can purchase. You can see that there are some odd little bits and bobs here, like little toys and trinkets. But it is very much just a come here for whatever you want. And actually rather quickly, sort of off to your right, you can see that there appears to be a set of paints that are in this very, very crude plastic, crude plastic-ish box. And I say plastic-ish because it does not look like it's built to be very sturdy at all. It's very much this is a housing unit, and once this housing unit has served its purpose, it is not reusable.
Understandable. I'm gonna take like 5 minutes and just, I don't know if there's really aisles. I assume
it's rough aisles, yeah. They're not very long.
Other than things that are probably really disorganized in bins, I'm just gonna kind of go up and down aisles, straightening things.
Okay, all right, sounds good.
Just acting like I work there, but I clearly don't.
Gotcha. So as you're doing this and you're meandering through the aisles, you hear what sounds like some talking coming from an aisle over. And as you're coming around the back end of the aisle, close to the service counter, you come around and you can see that a lean woman, very clearly either the owner or somebody who works here, is just finishing speaking with a child that has come in who has a toy in his hand, very happy. The woman has very, very short cut hair. Actually, funnily enough, Luke, you're a perfect example of this. Luke, hair very close to how Luke's hair is. Very well-kept skin, very vibrant blue eyes.
The hair is where the similarities end.
The hair is where the similarities end, exactly. Just adorned in a very simple set of clothes that just distinguish her out from any other customers who come in. And as you turn the corner, the kid's like just finishing talking, looks over and just goes, and starts running away from you, Void. As she'll look over, she goes, oh dear. Hi, hello.
I kind of forget that I look like this sometimes. So hold on.
Oh,
cast disguise self. I'll be taller, male human, dark skin, bald, maybe a little bit of gruff going on, just plain clothes.
That's unnecessary. I wouldn't want you to.
I mean, I really don't enjoy scaring children. If I might,
it's understandable. Anyway, hi, welcome to the Plain Guard. Anything in particular I can help you find?
Pink paint.
Oh, that's gonna be up towards the front. Follow me.
Yeah, I think I saw it already. But...
Well, did you need me to go get it for you, or?
No, I'm just looking around.
Oh, all right, no problem. Let me know if there's anything you're looking for. My name is Wishaya. Pleasure.
Wishaya, I'm Void.
A pleasure to meet you. And you can see that a couple people are kind of meandering in and looking. She'll be like, just call for me if you need me. And she'll make her way up to the front and sort of greet some of the new clientele that comes in.
Is there any... It's mostly just general supplies.
What are you looking for?
I assume no magic items.
Cool stuff, man. What do you think we're looking for?
You can feel
I think
free.
we're the shit.
You can feel free to make an investigation check.
Sure. Not like I could afford it. 19.
19.
Shopping episode with no money.
Shopping episode with no money. Let's go, boys.
Yeah.
It's a +5 Vorpal sword that you cannot afford.
Yeah. Yeah, oddly enough, there's like this Archmage's staff. You're confused as to why it's even here.
There's Mafia etched into the base. Don't know what that's about.
No such magic items. No such anything that gives off a feeling of, oh, this is a magical object. Nothing like that.
Have I seen birdseed at all?
Yeah, you would have seen some.
Okay, is there like, I guess, knapsacks to keep it, or not knapsacks, but like...
Yeah, like little pouches that...
Oh, burlap.
Yeah.
Sack.
Okay, I'll fill a pouch with birdseed, get the 3, assuming there's 3 different colors of pink paint.
It's not really an individual set. It's like a 8 color set. Pink just happens to be within it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, it's not. This is not a shop that specializes in paints, things like that. This is just more of a. This is a set that we have for sale.
I mean, I figured. But
Yeah.
I processed it as a bunch of different paints. And
It's basically small painter pots. Although one of the colors is 2 of the colors are white and red. So if you need to make different shades of pink, you can make different shades of pink.
Okay, I grabbed the, I guess, pink and then white and red.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you've ever been to like a craft shop, like, you know how they have like the, like it's a package deal.
It's a
kind
full.
of thing?
Oh, yeah, I just have to get so full. Okay.
Yeah.
The fucking kid.
Yeah, it's just a painting kit.
All right.
Which I actually think has a price in Dungeons and Dragons. So give me 1 second here. I had a price for it, but now my brain's like, art supplies are a thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not proficient in them.
Painter's supplies.
Yeah, it's painter's supplies, right?
Yes.
All right.
10 gold.
It's
No,
10 gold.
10 gold for painter supplies. But I will say specifically,
ink in this
Yeah.
in this setting, in this world.
Yeah.
How much is the cost?
Oh, that doesn't even have paint in it though.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say, because
Yeah,
you're
that's
not
not even
getting
paint.
because you're not getting any of the. I'll reduce the price a bit off just because it does not give. This is giving you a bunch of stuff that you would not have, that you would not be provided. So
1 ounce of ink is 10 gold pieces, just so
Yeah.
you guys have something to compare it to.
yeah,
Oh my god.
but this is also a world where this has become
glad
a
I
lot
don't know how to
easier.
write.
It's become a lot easier to procure inks. So I'd probably say for just paints, I'd probably put you about 5. I'd say half the cost of a painter's supply kit, so 5 gold.
Alrighty. How much do I have?
And that's because you're literally getting absolutely nothing besides the paints.
Okay, I'll pay them 5 and 5 silver for the bird seed.
Okay, sounds good. And are you just paying this directly to her?
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm probably not even saying much as I leave.
Okay, sounds good.
He just float away.
Listen. All right.
I wish
Here
I
I go.
floated.
So with that
I
brief
just imagine
transaction,
Spirit away and just like.
so you guys the rest of you, the rest of you make your way over to this very, very beautiful looking, colorful building, and as you approach it, You can see there is a extremely well crafted sign that adorns the top of the top frame of the door. It kind of goes around the side. You can see what looks to be. This is interesting because Nay wouldn't necessarily know this, and Squeeps is Squeeps. The other three of you can make nature checks.
Okay.
How you do that? I'm not necessarily caring. I want to feel the grass. I want to know whether or not that's grass.
You touch the wall, and it is just a painted on image.
Oh.
13.
13 also.
13? Okay. You see what appear. I will say with a 13, you guys would be able to get this, given both of your backgrounds. You see etched into the sides what looks to be pictures of what are these small, what look like humanoid creatures with butterfly wings on their back. You recognize these to be pixies.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yo, who's ready to encounter 8 pixies and
You guys die to pixies before?
Oh, we'll tell that story after the camp. We'll tell that story after the session. That was an experience.
I'm gonna touch the wall. Is it just a wall?
It is just a very beautifully painted wall, and just above the frame, you can see what is a sign that says "The Fairy's Kiss."
I'm looking for a door.
There's a door. You can get in there.
Let me in.
You can. All right, so Squeeps, you just run in.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Is anyone following Squeeps, or is everyone just kind of admiring the?
I didn't catch the last word. It's fairies what?
The Fairy's Kiss.
Fairies kiss.
Yes.
I am absolutely going to be following Sweeps because this is an exciting place.
Alrighty.
I'm sure that there's more colorful things inside.
And certainly there is, as you guys make...
Lim will follow after them, for sure.
Yep, certainly there is, as you all make your way inside. The inside is just as beautifully painted as the outside. And in fact, as you walk in, it's almost as if you've entered into this large grove. Like the walls inside are painted in such a way to make you feel like you're traveling through this area, and it is absolutely gorgeous. The lights, there are actual sconces that are on, as opposed to the modern day, electric lighting that you would see in most establishments. This one actually has torches along the walls that are glowing in these different colored purples and greens and blue flames. The shop itself, as you enter, you hear what sounds like bubbling, like just water bubbling away somewhere. And looking about, you can see that there are many different sorts of glass vials. You can see that there are regents, which a lot of you would see for use for potions. And sort of towards the back, along the back wall, just behind the counter, is what appears to be different books related to different forms of alchemy. And just in front of that, behind the counter, you can see what appears to be this blue-skinned humanoid. Female. She has this beautiful hair that sort of almost has this effortless flow behind her body. Very long, about down to her mid-back. Her eyes as well sort of almost blend into her skin. They are this deep oceanic blue. She is dressed in a very, very beautiful dress that just flows effortlessly to the ground. She has a set of gloves on, and as you kind of just take a quick glance, you can see that her hands are a bit worn underneath the gloves. But they're this very, very beautiful, deep very beautiful dark black that that contrasts with her skin very beautifully, and she acknowledges you as you come in with a smile, and she'll say, Hi, hello. Welcome in.
Hello.
My name is Maya for short. That's what all my friends call me. And welcome into the Fairy's Kiss. Is there anything I can help you with? Anything I can get you?
Real quick. You said her hair is flowing? Like, is it actively...
actively,
moving?
like, it's almost as if she's underwater. Like, it's just sort of flowing behind her. Not up or anything, but it's just kind of gently floating behind her.
Can I tell what race this person is? Or?
Make a nature check.
No.
What'd you roll?
-3.
Nature. That's a 8.
It's an 8. Can't.
15.
15. All right. Squeeves. Unfortunately, this is just a very, very interesting looking individual. Belmondo, you recognize her to be a Genasi.
Ah, okay.
My attention is on that hair, and essentially I'm just going to be lost there for maybe a few seconds, see if there's anything different about it before I go.
Oh, you cut out, Jordan. Oh wow, no, your mic's just really screwing on you. It is not catching you whispering at all.
No.
Yeah, your mic's just really going screwy.
Also,
there you go. There you go. You're good now. Also, I want to see who rolled in the chat like a plebeian. It was Sean. Find your dice, Sean. We roll real dice around these parts.
How
Oh,
it
nice.
works.
Yeah,
Separate initiative.
it's just for fun.
Again, to reiterate, for somehow it didn't come up, I'm just going to be admiring the hair for a few seconds before I ask, how do you make that happen?
I shall say, I'm sorry, make what happened?
I'm going to try to, like, put a finger and, like, loop around a lock of hair.
She'll reach
just kind of floats there.
She'll be confused for a moment, but then she'll reach up to oh, that's I'm sorry. I'm not it's how I was born.
It's how you're born. That's crazy. I've never seen anyone like that before.
We are a rare breed.
Oh, okay. Well, are you able to keep a secret too?
Yeah, yes, I can. And she kind of leans on the desk. She kind of leans on the counter and like gets like as if she was talking to a small child. Just like leans forward with a smile.
Have you ever heard of the first?
I can't say that I have.
Oh, the first is a very interesting god. The very first of the gods, making everything and everyone. And everyone does not know about this, but I am an aspect of him.
She goes, wow, really? It is very much for those of you who are aware, she's very much treating the situation the way you would talk to a child.
Expected.
I've been told I can't go ahead and show what I can be, but to let you know, I can be everyone, and I can be no one. Don't let anyone else know about this, though. If the body or anyone knows about my experience here, I just don't want them to be here. Okay?
You see her eyes, those of you and Nay, you see her eyes light up with an acknowledgement, as if she knew exactly what you were talking about, and she'll say, don't you worry, your secret's safe with me.
By the way, there was a 19 on my perception check.
Oh, for what?
For listening in.
Oh,
I'm so
Nay, make a
tempted
stealth-
to. I'm just like,
Nay, make a stealth check if you were really trying to be quiet about this.
Alright. 20.
No. Nay, you guys are already trying to listen in. Nay's the
Oh.
one who's trying to make this silent.
For a stealth check.
Yeah, to whisper.
Well, I rolled a 19, which is pretty decent, but
I definitely
is there any pluses to that? That's a good
Yourself.
question.
Yeah, or your dexterity, whichever.
Okay, so it's a 19 plus 1 for 20.
Okay. So you rolled a 19 total, Squeeps, and Lem, what'd you roll?
May I try to listen in?
Sure, go for it.
I'm not able to hear this now.
All right, so Squeeps, you can hear her side of the conversation. You cannot hear Nay's side of the conversation. At which point, I will say, as she's saying your secret's safe with me, you'll see Squeeps sort of, his head just sort of comes in from your peripheral vision. It's very much like a.
Hello? Oh, hello?
secret safe with sweeps.
Yeah, that's good. If Nate does see that, she's actually going to go ahead and put an arm around her best bird friend and going to ruffle him as though he is the best pet in the world. And then remember that he's not a pet, that he's a person, and will immediately let go. And
I'm gonna shake my head and my giant head is gonna flap all around.
You see. Maya will smile, will sort of give a soft chuckle as she looks over. And what is your name?
Squeaks?
Squeeps. All right. And I'm sorry, I don't think I quite caught your name.
I'm sorry. My name is Nay. Although there are certain individuals that will call me the Whisperer.
I think I'll stick with Nay, if that's all right.
Oh, that's quite lovely. Thank you.
And she'll look over at the three of you who have sort of hung back in this situation, and she'll say, "Is there anything I can help you with? Any ingredients you've come in for? Work that needs to be done?"
I'm just looking around.
All right, no problem.
Oh, this is a shop?
Well, yes.
Well, I just
I am an alchemist. I specialize in brewing potions for individuals. I also sell the supplies and tomes that would be required if you wish to begin studying yourself.
I might be interested. How much would a book be if I were to do that?
Sushin laughing like crazy.
Look, Lim knows how expensive books are.
Yeah. Well, for just the book, I do have a sort of a package deal, which does include I can supply you with some of the raw materials that you'd need to begin practicing.
Okay.
as well as some vials and a small burner as well.
Okay.
And for all that together, with the book included, that's 50 gold pieces.
Don't have 50 gold pieces.
However, if you want just the beginner's book, that would be that's the greater portion of the whole package. It'd be 15
49
gold pieces.
gold pieces.
It'd be 15 gold pieces for the book.
I don't know if I mean, I like reading. Reading is very fun to do on occasion. Does this book have pictures? I'm very into pictures.
It does have some pictures, although it is quite a bit of text.
I don't know.
Don't feel pressured. It's all right. I understand, especially with things with the tournament coming up. Which, forgive me for categorizing, but some of you do look like the adventuring type. Are you here to participate?
But of course.
Oh, excellent. Well, I wish you the best of luck. And I'm sure you've had to make purchases for your endeavors.
I didn't really purchase anything, but my friend over there made sure to buy a dress for me, and she is very friendly. She is one of the few best friends that I've ever had.
Oh, how lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, feel free to peruse if you have any questions. Just let me know. And again, and she's specifically looking at Nay when she says don't feel any pressure at all. If you just came here to peruse,
Okay.
there's no worries.
Okay. I am going to look at that pink thing over there, and
You see, you as you point over, are you just making your way to another section of the wall to keep looking at it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, sounds good.
I'd like to look at all the vials around. See what,
Okay. So you can see that there are different vials of various sizes. Make an intelligence check, Squeeps.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, I am.
Oh my god. Just drop the fuck out of that.
What'd you roll?
Natural 20!
Hey!
What a waste.
What a... So, Squeeps, as you're going through and you're kind of like, and looking at everything, there's this sort of tickle at the back of your head that you sort of reach up and scratch. And as you're sitting there, you're like, oh wait, I kind of know what all these are for. And you see that there are small vials, small little test tube vials, which you know are for mixing, for mixing out different liquids or portioning them out to different, different quantities. You can see that there are more medium-sized vials, which are used in some aspects for some potions, but primarily they're used as a secondary medium before you put it into the main vial, so you can begin mixing your different ingredients. You see burners that are set up with much larger vials, which are the typical size that you would see for different potions. And yeah, as you kind of go through, you're like, wait, okay, I know what that is. I know what that is, and it's almost it's this feeling of almost kind of being fed this knowledge, like someone's just kind of just giving you, like, whispering in your ear what all of these do.
Oh.
I like to imagine he says it exactly like that too. There's the just oh. But yeah, Scripps, you were very aware of what these items are used for and what their purpose is.
Okay. I am going to... Is there just like a copy of the book on sale? Just,
Yeah,
like, on
all
display?
the books, the actual displays on the outside have like basically like pots with different like herbs and like some stones in them. All the books are at the counter. And behind Maya.
Okay. I'm going to take this as a sign. I'm going to go up to the counter and point at the beginner alchemy book.
She'll say, yes, of course. And she'll reach over, and you can see that there are several copies. She pulls one off and puts it on the counter. All right, 15 gold pieces, please.
The gold.
Oh, there you go. She'll take the 15 gold and set it into a coffer and hand you the book. She says, I certainly hope that it serves you well. And if you ever need anything, any regents from the book, please feel free to come back. And I'll help you get set up.
Oh. I'll tug it under my arm and walk away.
Alright, sounds good. Anyone else doing anything in here?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm just watching to make sure Squeeps doesn't break anything.
Mm-hmm.
Or steal anything.
Alright, sounds good.
Sort of similar. I'll probably, Lim will probably browse a little bit, reagents and so on, kind of trying to make a mental list. Don't know how good it will be of what is available here, because just knowing where to get things in need is useful, even though she doesn't necessarily do it much herself.
Yeah. Just so I don't list out a million things. The reagents in here that are being used, you see some that are used in creating healing potions, some that are used in the creation of invisibility potions. You see that there are even some that are on the much more expensive side and actually hidden behind a glass case, which you do know from like your travels and your history, are used for creating much more intricate potions like strength potions, flying potions, things like that. Like she has a very wide selection, but all the like the rarer reagents she either does not have on display or has them very well protected, very well like guarded in terms of just very well kept.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right. Is that all we're gonna be doing in here?
Is there nothing out in the open, roots or
Oh yeah,
anything like in a
yeah.
bowl maybe?
Yeah. There's plenty. Like some of the lesser roots, like stuff for healing potions, is not very expensive. So you see, like there's like there's different pots set up with various different dried roots and branches.
I am looking for mint.
Mint?
Like a mint leaf.
Make an investigation check.
I probably am not going to find one. 15.
You absolutely do find them.
And because it's out there, I'm assuming it is free. I am going to take a mint leaf and I'm going to put it in my mouth.
She sees this, goes to say something, as the three of you who are aware that she probably had to pay for that, she'll start to kind of make a motion and just let it go.
I am very delighted because now I have a minty fresh mouth.
Yep.
You have a leaf.
At this point, by the way, Void, you would have already finished your business at the.
That's what I was wondering what I was getting here.
Yeah. Are you gonna make your way over?
Yeah. Can I walk inside?
I'll say just as you walk in, Nay is finished putting the mint leaf in her mouth, and you see the proprietors like doing the. Before she just drops it.
I'm gonna see everyone in here. Look at the lady in the back of the store. Are there any kids in here?
I'm gonna immediately
she
turn
looks
around
over,
and wave my hand.
She looks at Nay. What you guys all see is this human walk in. You don't see Void. You see his disguise. You see his disguised self image projected.
A stranger. Are there any children around?
She'll say, I'm so sorry, sir. I'll be with you in just a moment. She looks around. I don't believe so.
We haven't seen any youngsters.
I'm gonna start undisguising myself. Because the last door that kind of scared the piss out of somebody.
You see her she kind of puts her hand on her chest. Oh my.
For a moment, I thought you were.
It's quite fine. Welcome. I presume you all know each other, so are you looking for anything in specific?
No.
All right.
Well, her, but not really.
Oh,
Void, I'm sorry, Void. There's this really cool book that she has that costs a lot of money. I don't know if I need to get it, but it seems like it's really fun and it's really interesting. Is it okay if I get it?
Oh, you, Nay, as you're saying this, Squeeps holds up that book.
Perfect. All right, never mind about the book. I am happy. I have my mint. I am ready to leave because this place is fun and interesting. And I wonder if there's anything else like this. I wonder if there's anything. There is that other place, the hidden. What was the reading at the
Hidden
front
cartridge?
Yes.
Weeps.
Hello?
You paid for that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I can assure you that it was paid for.
I don't want to leave a bad taste in people's mouths.
Well, if you have a bad taste in people's mouths, there's a mint right here.
I think you need to pay for those.
It's quite all right. First one's on the house, but if you'd like to purchase any more, please bring some up, okay?
What do you mean it's on the house? It's right here. It's in the bowl, right here.
Nay, you have to pay for those.
What do you mean?
You have to buy them.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put down 5 gold pieces on her counter.
She'll say, wait, that's quite a lot. Are you?
If that has the whole bowl, then I can take the whole bowl.
If you'd like, she'll slide you back 3 gold. Take 2. She said, you may take the bowl. Go ahead.
Cool. I'll go ahead and happily scoop up my bowl of mint leaves.
Mm-hmm.
There were bubbles in here?
Huh?
Did you say there were bubbles in here?
No. Bulb. Bulb.
I meant like 20 minutes ago.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah. All right. You have your... The bowl, by the way, is about like this big, around and about that deep. It's enough. There's enough leaves in there to keep you feeling minty fresh, probably for about the next month. Unless you decide to eat them like Tic Tacs.
Dude, a box of Tic Tacs does not last an hour. With this, like,
No. The regular Tic Tacs, like the white Tic Tacs, it's like you can have like 2 or 3 and you'd be like, all right, I'm done. But the orange ones, you're just like,
oh yeah, those are like candy.
I ate a whole box of I ate a whole box of orange Tic Tacs one time and I made myself sick. Like they're so good.
I pour like 5 or 6 of the mint ones at once. I have a problem.
Altoids.
All right, so are you guys heading out, or is anyone staying behind to speak with the proprietor?
I have my bowl of mint leaves, and I've seen all the cool stuff inside. I am finished.
Okay, cool.
I'll stay behind only long enough to compliment the proprietor on her selection.
Mm-hmm.
And also to say, I go. My friends call me Lem.
Lem,
Similar
my pleasure.
thing.
All right. All right. Unless there's anything else, you guys make your way back out. What would you like to do? Sorry, Dustin. I know you're kind of waiting for your moment here, but I have to finish this up.
No, it's understandable. I think I'm still bird investigating until they shut down the Coliseum.
Yeah,
exactly.
What time of the day is it?
I'd say you guys are. I believe I said last time you guys were roughly approaching. 7. I'd say with all the time you guys have been spending in. Well, no, it wasn't really that long. Say you guys are approaching 7:30 at this point. The businesses are still very much open at this point.
Okay. DM's call. Which one is more interesting to Nay's eye? Is it going to be the hidden cartridge, or is it going to be the tea shop?
What's your character's eyes?
Well, does your character like pink or blue more?
I think a nice blue.
All right, so it'd be the hidden.
All the
It'd be the hidden cartridge.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, you guys are all making your way over. Does anyone want to break off and go somewhere else?
I will say during all of this wandering around, I am kind of keeping my eye open for any water, like sizable amounts of water.
Like a barrel?
Make an investigation.
Like a water barrel?
Give me an investigation check, Luke.
Oh,
He wants to drown his character and start over.
Let's say 15.
15, okay. As you're kind of meandering through, you can see that you see that there are like some street cleaners that are set up that are cleaning off the sides of buildings, and they do have pretty sizable buckets of water with them.
Sizable?
Yeah, I mean,
how sizable we talking?
You're looking like big enough to sit in?
Like your standard cleaning bucket.
Okay. I'm going to approach one, and I'm going to take off my hat, and I'm going to dunk my head inside.
Okay. All right. So all of you watch as Squeeze walks over to this street cleaner, who looks over and goes, "Huh?" As Squeeze just sploosh, just throws his head right into his butt. He goes, "Hey!" And he'll go over and sort of push Squeeze out of the bucket.
Hello? Fuck you? You?
Excuse me, did someone lose their pet?
Best friend! Fuck! Hello?
Is anyone stopping this?
I was going to say, if Nay immediately hears best friend, and if someone lost their pet, she is going to be running towards Squeeps.
Alright, so Nay, you quickly run over. And you see that man's like, excuse me, did anyone lose their bird?
Well, I mean, I've been told that this is not a pet, this is a real person.
And take it!
Okay.
Push Squeeps over to you.
I was going to say, I pick up the bucket with Squeeps.
No, he's pushed Squeeps out of the bucket.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Get out of here.
Anything?
Nothing.
Anything out of that?
Nothing, unfortunately.
I'm gonna nudge Lem. I guess you really can't take the bird out of the man.
Are you okay? Are you okay, Sweeps? Are you feeling fine?
Best friend.
Yeah, I like to think we're best friends. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I go ahead and gingerly hold up a mint leaf to his beak.
I'll take it.
You take it, and as you kind of nip down on it, you feel your mouth sort of fill with this very cool cooling sensation.
I'm going to point at Nay. Best friend. I'm going to point at
No.
the water bucket. Best friend.
Okay.
Oh my god! I love that none of the sane characters came to stop this. This is the two.
So to be clear, we had someone just run and dash off, and there's an element of like, okay.
Well, I mean, you would have heard the hooting and hollering of a street cleaner.
Yeah, we follow the sounds of chaos to their source.
Okay. All right, so you guys regroup with your squeeps. Oh my god, this is great. This is about how I thought this episode was gonna go today. If I'm honest.
This is every episode
I
now.
know, right?
You're stuck with it.
Oh man.
The tone has been set.
All right, so you guys. All right. So you guys make your way to the hidden cartridge.
Yes, once that's over, I'm going to immediately go ahead and start heading over to the hidden cartridge. Whether or not they want to follow me or not, that's up to them.
Okay.
I feel like we would have to follow them because they're our team and we signed legally.
Binding documents.
We're married now, guys.
All
All
right.
of us.
So.
We're a team married. So cute.
Yeah. So.
Now pronounce you man and sweeps.
Man and bird.
You guys make your way into this establishment, which, as you enter, is fashioned to look like you are entering onto a ship. You can see that there are trunks set up around the sides. The shelves are made of what I think a lot of you could quickly discern are broken planks from what you quickly gather to be ships. There are firearms that are behind display cases on the walls. And everything in here, even the shelves you can see that there are glass panes across every shelf. And there are different sort of odd knickknacks and baubles. You can see that there are weapons as well that are again either in full glass cases on the floor or on shelves or hanging from walls. And sort of in the middle of drinking something out of a pretty sizable mug, you can see a darker-skinned human, completely shaven head, with a very nice goatee. These very, very dark brown eyes, nearing black almost. And he is adorned in a very fine set of clothing, nearing noble levels of clothing. It's a set of glasses at the front of just the bridge of his nose. Has a book open on the desk as you enter. He'll look up, sort of give you like a raised eyebrow look. Hello.
Hello.
Take a drink. What can I help you with?
Question 1, are the trunks open or are they closed?
The trunks are closed.
Immediately going to the first trunk to try to open it.
Okay, it opens very easily.
What's in it?
You open up the trunk, and you quickly discern that number one, it is empty. But the trunk appears to be it appears to be a storage trunk.
So it's just there's nothing in there. It's just
In the first
like
trunk, in the first trunk, it appears to just be used for storage.
I'm on that second one.
Open up the second one. There is literally nothing in this trunk. There is no bottom to this trunk. There is nothing in here.
There's no bottom to it?
It is just
like
this
goes forever?
open black void.
Oh god.
Reach my hand in.
Reach in. You don't feel anything.
Ooh.
well, this trunk's no fun.
Please be careful. And one of you watch your bird.
But what do you mean? He's...
Squeeps, nay? Have you been through, your basic, the basic safety lessons around possibly magical objects? I got to training on that when I was about 5, but my dad was very specialized, so I don't know how general that is. But if it's something that you can't
exactly
see and it's
about.
clearly
Hold
magical,
on.
you don't try to
Wait.
grab it.
You're right. Hold on.
back.
I can do this. All right. Mr. First, I would like to know whether there's any magical items in here, and I will cast Detect Magic.
The entire shop lights up.
There's magic everywhere.
Yes. Welcome to the hidden cartridge. And he at this point, the proprietor has come around and approached you all. My name is Ralvin. I'm the owner. Welcome to my shop. Please don't break anything.
Okay.
So do you make these items, or do you just sell these items? What's your story?
Both. I have friends throughout. I have business partners in other territories that I acquire some of this from, but some of this is of my own creation.
Good to know.
So, what can I help you find today? You see, he's kind of rubbing the palm of one of his hands, not in like a threatening or any sort of manner, but he seems wary of all of you.
The
Well,
bird
if there's
just came
nothing-
in and tried to leap in his fucking...
Well, there's nothing fun in your
Like a
trunk, so
whole
I'm
thing.
assuming that you have something others that might be fun. We went to see all this potion lady, and she had a whole bunch of these different roots and all these colors.
You've gone to see Maya. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
she's quite nice.
You got anything like that over here?
I do have some potions for sale, but she holds the majority of the market on that.
Well, I was talking about the color, but if you want to have potions, then okay.
Yes, I do. Is there anything in specific you're looking for, or are you just here to browse?
Just browse for right now.
Let me know if you need any assistance. And he will sort of warily step away from all of you, but stay at the front of the counter and just watch you all.
You said there were firearms on display?
They're behind glass cases.
Clearly.
Yes. But there are firearms.
I have no idea what any of these are.
Mm-hmm.
They are all beautiful.
Are you saying this to him, or are you just observing?
I'm just staring.
Can we get a rundown on the fire? Can I? What's
Yeah.
his name again?
Ralvin.
Ralvin, can you tell us what are these contraptions over here? What do they do?
He looks at you with like a sort of like, "Are you kidding me?" kind of look.
Which do any of them have special properties that you might like to entertain me with?
Yes, a few of them do. Are you familiar with the upkeep of firearms?
Let's just say yes.
Excellent. Well, he'll walk over to one of the cases. If you're looking for simple firearms, he'll he'll unlock one of the cases, and he'll pull out what looks to be just a simple flintlock pistol. Very, very beautifully crafted. And he'll come over to you and say, I mean, this has served many a sailor well enough. I have more advanced models, and he will literally sit with you like as if you are the stupidest person he has ever met and carefully explain how a firearm works.
I'm listening in on all of this.
Yeah.
I'm also
I
listening
just
in on
imagine
all
like,
this.
I'm just like Kiki from Spirited Away, and no, that's sorry, I'm whatever the fuck their name is, and then you're just the monsters in the back, hovering.
Yeah.
It's like
He says, I do have some that have magical enchantment on them, but those are on the pricier end. I also do sell manuals for the upkeep of firearms as I craft them myself. And he'll set it back in the case and close it.
Can I see these manuals? Apparently, I'm not asking him. I'm just wondering. If I can see
Yeah,
them
you can
drop.
see it's very much a similar sort of setup. as in Maya's shop. The manuals are kept behind him on a shelf, and you get the sense that's more just because like it's hard to replace if all of his manuals were gone. It's hard to replace because you need the original. You need like a manuscript to reprint it.
Yeah.
So he wants to make sure that he has
a copy
constant.
or something. Yeah. Does he have like a back office or anything?
I mean,
like
you
that?
can see. I mean, as you look, you can see that there is a door that leads to a back room, but you're not quite sure if that's like an office space.
Are there what kind of locks are on the doors?
Make an investigation check, and make a stealth check to be subtle about it.
Of course, I close out of it. Yeah. All right, we got a 16 on my stealth.
Okay, an investigation.
Oh, sorry, my hold on. Oh, thank God, it's nat 20, so it's 19.
19. Okay.
You got a -1.
All right. So, you examine the locks, and they are of very, very good make. They're high quality, and as you're sort of glancing, you're trying not to be you're trying to be inconspicuous. The locks shimmer for a moment.
Wait, when Lay detected magic, did everything glow only to Lay, right? Or Nay, sorry.
To Nay,
Yeah, Nay would have. Nay, when she literally said everything is magic, it's a good indicator that everything that she can see in range, locks otherwise, is magic.
Yeah.
Got it.
The locks are included in that.
Are there locks in the display cases as well?
Yes, there are. This is a shop that provides very high quality items that he does not want stolen.
Look, I'm not saying that I'm gonna do that. I'm just saying that I'm planning for it. Yeah. I just want to be prepped, alright?
Yeah, of course. You've literally entered this town's magic shop. Of course he's protecting these items. But he will say, so, what sort of items are you looking to procure? If any.
Nothing right now, but I appreciate you and the lessons you've given me.
Of course. He looks over at you. He looks over at you, Squeeps. Don't get yourself killed in here, bird. I'm not liable.
Don't worry, I can heal. You'll be fine.
Can you heal someone who's suffocated?
Maybe.
He looks up at you, Void. You're an interesting individual.
I've heard that several times. Also, if one of them offs themselves in your premises, I promise I will do the cleanup.
Where do you hail from?
I'd rather not get into that.
Very well. You will...
I did have a question about your wares, though.
Yes, what can I do for you?
I assume most of these basic firearms are fairly expensive. I'm not...
They are not on the cheap end, yes.
How much are we talking for standard, I suppose would be the right word.
You're just looking for a standard flintlock, a pepper box...
Flintlock.
Flintlock pistol. DM has to look up price of flintlock because he didn't put notes down. For a flintlock pistol, you're looking in the range of 250 gold pieces.
Okay then.
Welcome to level 2, where no one has money for any of the cool stuff.
Woo!
I will be back when I have money and without the rackets of this.
Very well.
As Void does say this, Nay is actually going to approach him and whisper in his ear, "You keep saying the word firearms. I don't see any fire or neither are they on your arms.
I'm going to grab her arm and turn her finger to, point her. These are all firearms. That is what they are called.
Were they arms that were on fire and they look fancy like that?
No.
Oh.
Arms is a word for weaponry, and I believe that they fire things like shoot them.
That is correct.
Like a slingshot?
Like a much more powerful slingshot.
That is a very powerful
They're all
swing.
small cannons, essentially.
Can I roll a history to see how much I know, like Lim knows about firearms generally?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, that's annoying. I did not roll well.
Sorry, my mistake.
Oh,
It is not. Sorry, my mistake. It is not 250. It is 150 for a
Oh, thank fuck!
So much
I
more.
Can kind of afford
So
that.
much.
Maybe. If not, I am hijacking someone off some poor bastard.
He will say, I have lesser quality models if you would be interested. But those are still within the range of about 50 gold pieces.
Yeah, I kind of spent all my money on this
For
one.
50 gold, I got one that'll sometimes blow your fingers off.
Yeah, basically it's
you don't need them all.
It's a palm pistol. It'd be 50 gold. And it has a pretty high chance of blowing your hand off. Anyway, what'd you roll? Sushep?
I rolled an 11 for history, so.
No, beyond what general knowledge would be, you don't really, and of course what he's explained to you, you're not really familiar with many of like the inner workings of a pistol, the history of how they came to be. Like you know that their development started about 500 years ago and it's evolved quite significantly.
But like I probably don't like know that firearms is in part because fire is involved in the shooting of them every time.
Yeah,
things like that.
nothing like it's very much like a, why are they called firearms?
Well, they were invented by this excellent inventor, Lady Fire. No,
Fire of the arms family. Trademark, patent pending. All right. So you guys just entered a magic shop with no way to purchase magic.
Nope.
Fantastic.
However, I'm sure by this point I have noticed the shop owner is not necessarily at the best of moods, so I am going to go ahead and bring over my bowl of mints.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to go ahead and hold up one.
Yes. Make a charisma check.
Okay. That is a 6 plus 3, so 9.
I'm quite all right, thank you.
Well, if you ever feel like you need to have something, I will be around town. I'll be doing a thing at the arena, and who knows? Maybe I'll give you a mint and you'll be in a better mood.
You're all participating in you're participating in the tournament?
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately.
Well, best of luck. I hope you're a bit better in combat than you are at your knowledge of simple objects.
I heal people. I don't really do the combat thing.
Right. He'll return to the counter and begin drinking his drink again.
Whisper to the others, point at him. Problematic.
Well, is there any other shops that looks interesting or no?
Well, you guys
any other shops we can peruse?
I mean, there is the Serene Blossom, which is pretty close by. If you guys want to have that be your last stop before we switch over to Dustin.
I would say if Belmundo said that aloud, Nay is absolutely going to say that aloud.
Okay, we'll call this
And
the last
also-
stop, and then we'll switch over to Dustin because he's been sitting here for the past hour and a half doing nothing.
He's hiding from the The
The
people who
guard.
are moving things in the arena.
Yeah. All right. So
You beat up our friend.
Also, I bet his blood pressure is much lower than like the blood pressure of half the people in this group currently.
um.
Oh,
Alright.
it's a chest with a void in it. That's always good. Let me try to grapple the darkness.
All right. So you guys make your way over to the Serene Blossom, and as you enter, your nose is filled with the various smells of different teas. You can see that there are individuals in here who are talking amongst themselves. And at the front, you can see that there is a gnomish woman. Her hair goes down past her feet. She has, it is very, very beautifully braided, and she has this very lovely crown of fake flowers around her head. She is in a very loose-fitting green dress. And as you enter, she smiles with this very, very brilliant, beautiful smile as she waves to all of you. She says, "Hi, hello, hi, welcome in."
Hey. Hello.
Hi. She'll usher all of you to the front, and she'll say, "Welcome to the Serene Blossom. My name is Sornay, or just Nay for short."
My name's Nay.
Your name's Nay too?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Yes. Although you're a lot shorter than me, I don't know if that.
Comes with being a gnome, you know.
Actually, no, I don't.
Well, what can I get for you? You can see that. Oh, go ahead. You can see that she has like some desserts in a display case off to the side.
What kind of desserts are we talking here?
She has some sweet buns. She has some macarons. She has some cookies. Oh God! Oh wait! I just realized I gave Squeef sugar. What have I done?
What's the most
Three
colorful?
pies today. What more could he ask for?
They were meat pies. They weren't. They weren't
I was
sweet
saying those
pies.
were breakfast
They're all
pies.
the
Those
They're
are
meat
same.
pies.
Only the names have changed.
I'm gonna look for the most fanciful, colorful, whatever in the case.
All right, you can see that there is. You can see that there are the macarons, which are only very simply made, just some white. You can see that there's white, red, and green. You can see that there are cookies that are adorned with very beautiful designs on them. Make an investigation check for me, Squeeps.
Can I make an investigation?
Yes,
check
you can.
here? Absolutely.
6.
6.
19 for an investigation.
You know what, Squeeps? I'm going to say with a 6 just because it fits with your background. You see that there is a cookie with a blue frosting on it that is there's this whole design of what looks to be the ocean on it.
I'm pointing to that one.
She says, "Oh, you want that one? Yeah, no problem." She'll reach in and she'll grab it. Nate, anything in specific you're looking for, like design-wise, or you're just looking for something beautiful?
I am looking for something that is completely off the wall. Like
Off the wall?
Yes.
You can see that there is a cookie very similar, in a very similar bake to Squeeps. But this one has what looks to be 3 rainbows that sort of intersplice between themselves. And what looks to be a horse with a horn make a nature check.
That is a 7. I don't know exactly what my
No
nature
clue.
is.
It is this beautiful. It is this as beautiful as it can be for a cookie design. White horse with a horn.
That is a very fanciful horse, and also all these rainbows. I would like that one.
She will reach in and grab that and place it into a small bag. She'll look at the rest of you. Anything you guys would like? A glass, a dessert, some tea?
How much are those?
For the cookies, it is 2 silver apiece. If you want more, that is for these ones that are the designed ones. These ones over here, and she'll walk over, and you can see that part of the case there is just baked goods that don't have any sort of designs or anything on it. She'll say, I've got these ones. She'll point to what are very clearly chocolate chip cookies. She'll say, these are 3 for a silver, or 4 copper a piece. And she'll go over and she'll say, she'll go over to what looks to be a tray of brownies, and she'll say, for these, they are 1 silver a piece.
I'm just gonna keep pointing at stuff and filling up the bag until I have a gold worth.
Does he have a gold? Are you just pointing at just every little thing?
Yeah.
So if you're pointing out multiple things, she'll actually like take everything out of the bags that she's been doing, and she'll pull out these little boxes and start kind of doing like arrangements for you until you have a gold's worth, and she'll set that on the counter.
All right.
I'll say, did you just want kind of like a broad spectrum?
Yeah.
All right. I'll say of the box, you probably have 4 brownies. I'll say 2 of them are just the standard. 2 of them have peanuts, have like nuts going through them. And then she will give you an extra one of those cookies with the ocean design on it. But there's like oatmeal raisin, chocolate chip, fudge, stuff like that. She gave you a very wide assortment.
Yeah.
For your gold.
All right. Nay will see that. There'll be a little bit of disappointment, but makes sense. She will lay down a gold coin for the same thing.
You also. Oh my God! You also want an arrangement?
Mm-hmm.
All right. She will do
These look delicious and they smell nice. I like it.
Oh, thank you so much. I make them myself.
Oh, but since I think you're a really good friend here, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my bowl of mint, and I am going to hold a mint leaf out to her.
Oh, she'll take it. Thanks.
Oh, it's the problem. I'm very excited. This is my first time being in this city. It's so awesome.
Welcome. What brings you here?
Oh, well, I went ahead and met with my friend Void over there, and I'll go ahead and motion to him.
Oh yeah, he's really cool looking.
Mm-hmm. He's also a really great performer. You should have seen him this early in the morning. And then afterwards, we did a thing with pies. Don't go ahead and stick your hand into a pie. It's really hot.
I'll remember that.
Yes. And then there was this tournament thing. I'm not entirely sure what it's about, but I'm really excited. I got to be a part of it. I'm with all these guys here.
Oh, that's so cool. Wait, so you guys are competing?
Mm-hmm.
She'll reach under and she'll actually grab she'll reach under and you see her maneuver with a tray, and she'll actually pull out a small bundle of cookies about this big, and she'll say, well, to any competitors, and she'll put it down. These are for you.
What is it?
As you open it, you see that as you look at it, they are a bundle of cookies embossed with the crest of House Vesic. She says, and those are they're 1 free for any competitors who come in here. There's only 5, so you might have to share, but...
Aww.
I'm just gonna try and shove one in my mouth right away.
If no one stops it, it's easy enough.
Yep.
All right, so Squeeps and Nay, you can take out a gold from your pouches for the sweets. Is anyone else buying anything while you're here, or is 2 boxes of sweets enough?
I think we have so much sweets.
Oh, this is for me.
All right.
Oh, sweet.
and the box is also exclusively for Nay.
Does anyone want to buy anything for themselves in here?
I think I'm good. I don't know about anyone else.
All right.
I'm good.
Lem?
I'm not getting anything.
All right, sounds good. Void?
Void's not allowed to buy what they want.
What do you want to buy?
The cashier.
Alrighty. So, you guys make your way out. Nay waves, gives you a fond goodbye. That was another thing when you told me what the name of your character was, Jordan. I was like, well, I already named a shopkeeper this, but I'm sticking with it.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So we'll call this the last. Would you guys want to just call this the last stop, as you've spent a lot of your money?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Can I ask what is everyone down to in funds at this point?
5 gold.
450. or not 450.
450. I was like, where'd you get that gold?
Why were you worried about buying a
gold
gun?
as a dollar.
What the hell? Buy us all.
I counted gold as a dollar.
So $4.50. Got it.
Four gold, 5 silver.
Yes.
Purposely avoided Nay having to buy anything. She has 20 gold pieces.
Nice. All right. So, hey Dustin, your first interaction this campaign, this session.
Woo! All right.
All right. So we'll say as you guys are making your way, I will say as at this point you've already brought Corvus back, and are kind of waiting the night. I'll say for the rest of you, this is probably you're approaching around 8:30, 9 o'clock at this point. Badger, as that time comes around, you can see that there are a lot of people who are leaving the Coliseum, or the arena, but you're not quite sure as to what remains inside.
Okay, I am going to sort of follow the crowd. I am looking for if a bunch of them are going into a bar, or if one that looks relatively green is going into a bar. My intention is to find someone that works this place, liquor them up, and get them to talk.
Gotcha. I'd like you to go ahead and, number one, let's make an investigation check.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? No. First, I'm going to have you make a perception check to see if just to basically kind of casually observe where everyone's going.
All right. 23.
23, okay.
Perception.
All right, so you do see that a couple of people a lot of the people seem to be just heading to their residence. You do see one of them making his way to this sort of what you quickly discern to be kind of a dive bar. A couple of them are making their way into. Make an insight check on them.
Where's insight? There it is. 19.
19. Okay. All right. I'll say you see one that he doesn't look like he's green, but he definitely is thin. So you get sense probably wouldn't take too much to get him drunk.
Okay.
He's definitely
I didn't
very
necessarily mean green as in sick. I meant green as in not a veteran type.
No, that's what I'm saying is like
Okay,
he doesn't necessarily look like he can't hold his liquor, but he also doesn't look like he can't hold a lot of liquor.
Okay.
But yeah, you make your way inside. As you make your way up to this establishment this one is the Mighty Hound. Though, given the name, you would assume that this would be a more stand-out establishment. This is very much a dive bar.
Okay, my type of place.
Yeah. So you make your way inside. The individual who you see, by the way, it is a human male. Shortcut brown hair, looks like basically cut to look professional. He's still in his usher outfit. Very, very clean face, not even really any sort of stubble or even a shadow of a beard or anything. His eyes are just very soft brown. Stands maybe about, I'd say maybe about 5'8". But you can follow him in.
Okay. Is he going in alone, or does he look like he's going in with friends?
He seems like he's going in alone.
Okay.
As you enter, you can see a lot of the establishment is filled with just people who are just kind of getting lost in cheap drink and food. Some people are in the process of getting kicked out. And you see the proprietor here appears to be a much better built human male. Same sort of rugged complexion, but tan skin. You can see he has scars that kind of go up his arms. You see that there's a huge gash from about the top of his skull down to the bottom half of his neck. Very, very long beard that comes down to about here on his chest. and hair that sort of matches, very ruddy. He's kind of in the process of just shoving a couple of patrons out and just spitting on the ground at them before making his way back. He kind of acknowledges you with like a glance, but doesn't like welcome you in or anything. Just makes his way back to the bar.
Yeah, I'll just head in and get myself a drink and situate myself. Not right next to this guy, but
right.
Yeah,
just kind of scoping it out.
Yep.
All right. How long are you gonna wait before you approach him? You see, he very quickly kind of orders a drink, gets a bit of cheap food, and makes his way over to a table.
I'll get about. Oh, he's going to a table.
Yeah, just kind of off by himself.
Okay. I'll wait until he's finished with his food at least, but I would imagine he's gonna finish his food before he finishes his drink.
Yeah, more or less.
Okay. And then at that point, I'm just going to go over and start making conversation.
Okay.
Focus on hey, see, he's got one of them uniforms. He's working at the Coliseum, right?
He sort of gives an exasperated sigh, like, this, I did not want to talk about work. That's like the last thing I wanted to talk about. He just goes, hey, yeah, I work at the arena. What's up?
I was in town for the competitions, just scoping it out. Is it pretty popular out there, or bunch of peoples, or
it's a fucking it's a fucking hellscape. That's what it is.
Oh, what makes you say that?
Let's go ahead. I want to make a persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion. 16.
16. Okay. He sighs and just kind of motions to the chair across from him.
All right. Yeah, I'll take a seat.
Well, first
seeing that his drink is getting kind of low, I'll motion to the bar to.
Yeah, he looks over. Yeah, this big individual looks over, rolls his eyes, and starts prepping another drink. Which, by prepping another drink, he grabs the nearest cup, whether it's used or not, and just puts it, and just starts the tap. And he'll just say, well, for fucking starters, barely have any of us on staff for the night crew. So, we're in charge of making sure that all those goddamn animals are taken care of. It's fucking bullshit, man. That's not what I signed up for. This was supposed to be an easy job, I was supposed to just smile and point people to their seats. But no. Now I gotta fucking take care of some bullshit animals. Fucking Henry lost his hand yesterday to one of the wolves.
Oh, God. Just chewed it right off.
Bit it right off. Fucking poor bastard.
Right, now here's you guys is getting assaulted and shit like that today, huh? I was walking down the road and someone's talking about fucking lightning or some shit.
Fuck me, yeah, I heard about that. I wasn't working. I wasn't on at the time, but that must have been a fucking riot.
You ask me, they ain't paying you enough.
Yeah, no shit. And you see the bartender comes over, just kind of slams the mug, and the guy looks over and he goes, yeah, thanks, Mammoth, and he'll take it and drink. And he goes, yeah, you want another one? And he nods. Says, yeah, I'll get it back.
Yeah, one in for me too, please.
Sure. Goes over and just kind of, again, haphazardly just grabs two glasses without even looking at where they came from and starts...
Grabs them off a table as he walks back.
Basically, yeah.
Not even finished yet. Like, pours it out.
Anyway, you're in town for the game? For the games? Or for the competition?
Yeah, well, I've been thinking about signing up. Actually in town on business, but I see this whole thing going on, and I hear there's some money in it. I know. Been thinking about it.
It's quite a sizable pool. I think they said it was somewhere around 400 gold this year.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think whatever it was called, the fucking cartridge place, whatever, they had a thing. They had a thing they were throwing into the pot. I don't know what it is. They won't let any of us know. It's only for the organizers.
This your first year running this?
No, this is my third. And it's bullshit.
So why keep coming back for more?
Because the pays. I don't fucking know. And I don't want to work in any of these stupid establishments. Fucking. You know where the fucking. What is it? The Serene Blossom is? Dude, that bitch is fucking.
Town.
Okay, so there's this gnome bitch who runs the place, right? She's fucking insane.
Well, most of them are.
Fucking, you try to talk to her about anything, she just goes on about, oh, fucking the plants and the animals and how, and you know, she just recently got off her high horse talking about how we can't be fucking taking animals from nature and putting them into the arena. She finally shut her goddamn mouth about that. God damn it. Bitch used to set up protests outside the arena saying that it was animal cruelty.
Right, come on. Seriously? And that's all she's gonna do about it. Just set up a sign, not
Oh, she'll fucking be a nuisance.
dirty.
Oh no. She's a fucking pushover. Anyway, he'll just kind of rub his temple. You can see like he's really getting worked up about this.
I'll just sort of kind of keep feeding into this a little bit. So she's getting all upset just over a single wolf. Or is there some sort of like rare type shit back there that she would actually care about?
It's mostly the animals, really. No, any of the rare shit she doesn't care about. Although, and he'll think for a moment. She's like, dude, there's this thing that we've been having to manage. It's this like these spider-like creatures, man. Like they're fucking freaky. Like, God, like it's like they understand us. Like when we're talking about them and shit. Dude, I feel like they're gonna break out of that cage anytime.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Can they do that?
If
they gets out, well, what's the rest of the city? I mean, I'm sure
that's for the fucking guards to decide. They get out, I'm booking it. Right. Every man for himself.
Right?
Yeah.
Big ones, these spiders?
Nah, maybe a bit smaller than me. Like they're free. They're fucking. They walk on two legs. They know how to They know how to use knives, bro. Like they're not like your run of the mill sort of mindless monsters. They know how to fight.
Holy shit! That sounds like some shit that I want to steer well clear of.
I don't know how the fuck they're gonna control those things once the games start.
Yeah, ain't no way that's worth no 400 gold. Maybe I'll just sit in the stands and watch. I mean.
Yeah, save yourself the trouble.
At the top stands, you know.
Yeah.
Don't want to be in that splash zone.
Yeah, save yourself the trouble. Like those things are nasty.
Right.
All right.
Well, hey, I'm gonna settle up the tab here, and it's nice to talk to you. Badger, by the way, and you are.
He kind of rubs his face for a moment. Matthew, pleasure.
Matthew, pleasure. And I'll go up, and I now have a name and a face to use, and I will pay the tab at the bar.
Hey man, you rolled well enough. Good job. All right, so yeah, the tab at the bar. It will come. The beer here is garbage. It'll be 3 silver for his drinks, and for your drink it's 1 more on, so 4 silver for all the drinks.
All right, can do.
Yeah. Did you actually drink it, by the way?
Yeah.
All right, it is some of the shittiest ale you've ever drank.
That's fine.
Yeah.
If it works.
If it works, it works.
And I've had some pretty shitty ale, so that's saying something.
Oh yeah, this is very much you come here because you can't afford ale.
Yeah.
So what you get is what you get. All right.
So you're saying there's not a lot of guards, so I'm now aware that there's not a lot of people on the night shift. Competition doesn't start tomorrow, but the day after. Is that correct?
Yeah. You guys have tomorrow, and then no. You guys have it's 3 days out. You guys have 2 more days. 2 more days, and then it's the event.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll probably go back to the inn and meet up with everybody.
Okay.
And I'm gonna plan to get about 4 hours of meditative sleep, and then hopefully in the
All
small
right.
hours of the morning, I'm gonna
Yep.
head back out.
I'll say you guys probably would have. I'll say the bigger group probably would have arrived at the inn first, at the Moonside Inn first. Are you guys just kind of? Are you guys buying anything for dinner, or are you just gonna be like, okay, we're tired, it's been a long day, you're just gonna go to sleep?
Oh, I have dinner.
Oh no.
Uh,
All right. And the inn does have a small bathhouse if any of you want to.
Absolutely.
Okay.
hell yeah.
Alrighty. So as you guys, so I will say I will ask who is going to the bathhouse. Squeeps, Mundo, who else?
I would go at like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Where you know there's nobody.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, she will. You will be informed that it does lock up after a while. Like he can't keep it open until all hours. Like he does have to clean it, and he does have to, he does have to make sure it's maintained. He can also, if you want it to be private, if you'd like to slip him some money, he could probably do that for you.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I say for 1 gold, he can assure you like a small time slot where you can have some private time to bathe yourself.
That's fair enough.
Alrighty. So, is anyone else besides Belmondo and Squeeps and Void?
You know what? I think Nay will as well.
All right.
Of course, the first thing she would ask is like, is there a river or is there a lake?
It's
or anything.
You will be informed that he basically has a water reserve. He basically has a water reserve that he uses, and he has a machine that basically heats up and cleans the water, and it goes into this very big. It goes in this very big square bathtub that he has.
Nay would not understand, but the concept of even hot water is interesting.
It accommodates. If you guys, as you make around there, you say it accommodates about 6 people at the max. At its maximum.
Yeah, I'll go there. Sure.
Lem, are you joining them?
Yes. Lem is joining, and she does have her own soap. She does have a very nice lavender scented soap.
All right, sounds good.
She's not like getting undressed to bathe fully. It's more like soaping up, arms and
Alrighty.
tits and stuff. But she's not undressing.
Malik, are you joining them as well?
No, I'm gonna keep all my clothes on in front of these strangers.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. There's a definite element of like
fucking naked.
Well, I mean, it's off the area, but yeah.
I'm just kidding around.
Yeah.
I'm picturing something of a sauna arrangement or a hot tub
basically,
where it's very normal.
It's much closer to a sauna. It is actually like a building. Like it's not like you're just out against the elements.
Like a Turkish bathhouse.
Basically, yeah, like Turkish bathhouse style.
It's like it might be normalized to like take off lots of clothing. It's just
yeah.
strangers.
Yep.
Yeah. Once I arrive back at the inn, I haven't cleaned up since 2 months ago when we got on the road. So
yeah,
that sounds good.
Alrighty. So those of you who are free to take a bath and clean and cleanse yourselves, and the actual system of it is really intricate. Because you would assume that whenever you're cleaning yourself off, there'd be dirt, especially from 2 months of travel. But it doesn't stay on for very long. It doesn't stay in the water for very long. It's almost as if something just locks onto it and pulls it from the water. And you actually see it like getting funneled out. And you assume it goes back out to whatever mechanism is on the outside to be cleaned up and then is filtered back in.
Point of note to anyone in the bathhouse. I'm assuming this is all public. Everyone can see everyone, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's one central bathhouse, yeah.
Okay. So point of note to anyone that is at the bathhouse, May is going to be stripped. What you will see for her body are a bunch of deep scars that go along the arms, along the chest. Essentially, it seems as though best description is like something was grabbing at her, but the most noticeable scar is near her actual chest, as if there was something that was plunged into it. And
Which
physically,
those
that's. Go ahead.
which those of you with experience you'd very well distinguish that as a stab wound. Which would probably be Badger, Malik, Lem, and Belmondo. I don't think Squeeps would necessarily know immediately. But no roleplay to be done if none needs to be. You guys clean yourself off. Feels nice. You get that shock of cold that you guys know when you like get out of the shower, that shock of cold when you hit the air.
Yeah. I would like a little bit.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm going to try again.
Well, as everyone begins leaving, grabbing their stuff, actually, funnily enough, I was gonna have something here. So,
oh, nice.
Squeeps, as you're, I assume, do the goggles stay on?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
it'll stay on.
The goggles stay on. He doesn't take off the goggles.
Just imagine it's like I've taken all my fancy clothes off and I've got like Mormon underwear on.
Got it.
Mormon.
To be fair, you're a bird.
Yeah.
So,
That's true.
like, so as you're kind of relaxing for a moment, you will just hear, "Hello, little one."
Best friend. Best friend.
You look around. You don't see anybody. Oh, don't worry. I'm nearby.
Hello.
Hello. I see you've had a fun day.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Hello.
I'm sure you were quite appreciative for the knowledge while you acquired that book.
Oh. Present?
Yes.
Best friend present.
Yes, quite. So, I do hope you are excited for your endeavors in this sort of competition. And I'm sure
Incredible.
I'm sure you'll make me proud. And as this is happening, you'll see a part of the water as as everyone's walked out at this point. You'll see a part of the water sort of rise up, similar to how you summon that tentacle. Will sort of rise up and sort of give you like a friendly scritch under the chin.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome, little one. Well, just know I won't be too far away, and don't be too sad if I can't respond immediately. You're still forever. And at that point, you'll sort of feel your patron's presence leave.
Bye-bye.
All right.
And I'll get out.
Alrighty. So, oh,
Uh,
I'm gonna mute for a second just 'cause we got people outside. We have company over.
Ooh.
Hey.
Yeah. All right. So, as all of you sort of meander your way back, and eventually each of you get to rest. I think we're gonna call the session here
Oh.
as we wrap up the day.
So we're gonna have 3 more sessions of shopping episode with no money, right?
Like I said, well, that's gonna be up to you guys. If there's anything,
I'm gonna
think
steal
about.
some shit then.
Think about. Yeah, no. It's all good. Think about I'd say over the course of the next week. Think about what you guys want to do over the course of the next couple days. I will say just before we wrap here, as the morning does come to you.
I'm
go ahead.
sorry, man. While they were in the bathhouse, I did want to scope out that magic place and just check out the outside perimeter and kind of see if there's any kind of.
Yeah, make a.
But that's
I shouldn't
literally
have done
it.
that. Oops,
But
I
like,
should
it's
have
like
done
I
that.
wanted to go check it out. I checked the inside out. I checked the locks, but I did not look outside, and I stayed with the group.
Make an
unfortunately.
investigation.
9.
This is some really cool building.
It's a real cool building. I came back to the inn, and that's it. Let's finish D&D.
I'm gonna say you tried to, but there were enough patrols moving around that you couldn't quite be so sneaky about it, and you couldn't be as subtle as you wanted to. So unfortunately, you don't get much in the way of understanding the locks for like the windows or doors. So yeah, unfortunately, nothing too successful.
That's okay.
But the next morning, you guys will be flagged. You guys will be flagged by the bartender who will say, hello, hi, good morning, everyone. Oh, God.
I did have some stuff I wanted to do early in the morning, like
Oh, okay.
2 a.m.
What would you like to do?
Once I've had my sleep, once they're still on low night shift, go back out and try to get the bird to scout around a bit. Fewer guards to shoo him away. I'm hoping he might have an easier time of it.
Sure, yeah.
Is this something that should wait until next session, or?
I'll say let's hold it off till next session. Okay. We'll come back to this point, at the start of the next session. Well, actually, I don't know, Chris. What's your time schedule? What's your frame look like?
I'm looking at next. I believe I have the day off for that.
Oh, do you?
A week from now.
Okay, and
yeah,
how about today?
So,
how much longer do you have left?
Like 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah. So I'll say we're gonna hold off on the.
You can go on without me if it's just like miscellaneous stuff.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I have stuff I need to take care of.
Yeah.
I have stuff I need to take care of today too. Yep. But I'll say the next morning you guys are flagged down. He'll say, "Oh, excuse me. Hello. Good morning. We just received word. We've just received word from the arena. For the entry fee for your group. It is looking like it is 5 gold pieces for your group's entry fee."
What's it mean, entry fee?
The amount that you'll have to pay in order to compete in the arena.
Total or each?
Are they taking it
for the group?
Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, 5 gold pieces for everybody. Okay.
5 gold pieces for the tournament. Yes, for the group.
Okay.
I'm taking all. You'll see he actually has like a separate coffer set up. You've seen his standard coffer that he's been putting stuff in. There is one that is actually emblazoned with the symbol of House Vesic. That appears to be where he's putting people's entry fee.
I'm just gonna lay down the 5 gold pieces right then and there.
Oh, excellent. And he'll.
How heavy does that box look like?
It's without touching it. Without touching it, it is a dark oaken box.
It's dark oak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't quite tell how much money is in it.
Can't
Don't
run
want
away
to
with
steal
this. What I'm
everything.
saying. Is what you're saying to me.
Do you want to try?
Nope.
So
Do you want to piss off?
Get screwed?
Do you want to piss off every adventuring party that came in here to pay for the tournament?
No.
Do you want to fight 4 plus adventuring groups?
I'm not helping you. That'd be great.
He will take the fee and place it into the coffer. He says, "Okay, excellent. We'll have that sent off." And he will actually, as he puts the gold in, he'll grab a form. He'll grab a form out, and he'll write some stuff here, and he'll flip the page around to you all, and he says, "All right, your team name up there, please." And he'll hand a quill over.
Pythons.
Yes, the Pythons, but one of you, please, if you could just write the team name up there.
I'll write it down.
He'll write it down, he'll flip it back over, and he'll sign the bottom of it. And he'll fold it up, and he'll place it in with some other forms. And he'll place it in with where you can see some other forms in another box. Excellent. And this is basically just a form stating that all that was just a form stating that you are part of the fee. You are part of, he'll point to the box. And then we'll go ahead and pick this up next week.
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
As long as I don't get screwed, I have the next 2 Saturdays off easy.
All right, awesome. So we'll pick this up next week. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to everybody who came to watch. As always, everything is downstairs. Whether you're on Twitch or on YouTube, come join our Discord if you'd like to just come chat. All of us are pretty friendly. David's a sociopath, but he'll get over it. And if you want to go check out our previous campaign, there are some episodes missing just because of technical issues that we had throughout. One of those being my computer died. But yeah, you can go check out our previous 1 to 20 campaign, and as well as any other episodes of the current campaign over on YouTube. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and good night, everyone.
Night, everybody.
Have a good one.